హాయ్ హలో దిస్ ఈజ్ చక్రి. ఇప్పుడు నాతో ఉన్న గెస్ట్ గురించి నేను స్పెషల్గా ఇంట్రడక్షన్ ఇవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. ఇంట్రడక్షన్ ఇస్తే మీరు తిట్టుకుంటారు నన్ను. సో లెట్స్ వెల్కమ్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ ఇన్సైడ్ అండ్ హాట్ అవుట్ సైడ్ Sunny Leone.
Wow, what an introduction.
How's that?
It was great.
So let me congratulate you first for your debut as a lead in Telugu.
Thank you.
How do you feel about it?
I'm very excited. I hope that people like it. You know, when you make a film, we make a film with certain expectations and intention. And obviously, every actor's intentions are always good when you start films and you make one. But it's going to be up to our fans out there to decide if they like it. But I'm very excited about being part of this film and getting to play a character like this.
Till now you made special songs, but now this time you are doing a lead role.
Yes.
So who approached you? How did that happen?
I signed this film before lockdown. So I heard this story, it's been years now, and then everything got locked down, so all shooting, everything had stopped. But in that time, amazing things happened, like Vishnu is going to be a part of it, Mr. Mohan Babu is also going to be a part of this, and the production house is theirs. So it's almost like, you know, a cherry on the cake, because I worked with them once before, and getting to work with them again, it's almost like a sense of ease that I'll be fine, I'll be safe, I know I'll be taken care of. They're a lovely family, they're so generous, loving, caring.
You mingle with their family so much. What's special about it? Like, you know, you're cooking in their kitchen.
I took over the kitchen.
Playing with him.
You know, after all the things that you do within an industry, and I'm not saying one industry or another, I'm saying entertainment as a whole. Sometimes you just meet people where it just gels, it just works. You have things in common, you have same family philosophies or way of life, and I do believe that you don't get to where you are without hard work, and the entire family has worked so hard for so many years. So Vishnu and I had lots in common. We have this same dry, sarcastic sense of humor that only him and I would understand. He'd say something and I'm like, I know what he's hinting at, but no one else around us might have understood. Or I know when he's pulling my leg where somebody else might feel offended, and I just go, all right, here you go, let me punch you once. But we had that compatibility of this friendship. And then his wife and his children and everybody that's on set, you know, it just worked well.
So it's a while in Hyderabad, right? You're doing you know, shootings and all. Yeah. It's been a while you're being in Hyderabad, right?
Yes, I've been back and forth.
So how much Telugu did you learn? How much Telugu did you learn?
Chambesta. I learned that. I learned Bonda.
Bagunda.
No, Baunda.
Baunda.
Baunda, which means I gave a good shot. Whenever I would hear this, I say, all right, I did something good.
How's that?
And you know, I'm a really bad student. You know, I'm that student that learns for the exam exactly what I need to, give the exam, and then it's out the next day. So we were on set for so many weeks together, and my dialogue and everything we worked on, or they had certain ways of how to deliver these dialogues, and then, you know, it ended there.
So how's it in Hyderabad? How do you feel about it?
I spent a lot of time here, and I love Hyderabad. One thing I won't forget is we were here during Eid, and Vishnu kept saying, we're going to go to the old city, and we're going to go to this amazing biryani place, and we're all going to, you know, go there as a big team. And in my head, I've been here many times, and I've been to events and all these things, and
tell us about the food.
It was amazing. So we get out of these unmarked cars, all wrapped up, walk up the stairs. In disguise, yes, it was mandatory because it's Eid.
Of course.
And the streets were filled
Everybody
with people.
will, you know, recognize you.
Right, so they were filled. It's
and
not
you are
just
the
me
most
and
searched
Vishnu.
person on Google.
So we wrapped up, the entire team went up, and Vishnu made sure that we were safe. I mean, I'm not particularly worried when I'm with him or his family and this production house for my safety at least. I'm gonna knock on wood. You know, everything was great.
Tell us about the food.
It was amazing. So
particularly, what did you like?
well, I'm vegetarian. So there was like 15 dishes of different vegetarian
So
items.
you can't taste Hyderabadi biryani,
What do you mean? Of course, I ate
yeah.
Hyderabad.
chicken biryani.
Yeah, but I ate the vegetarian version, which was just as yummy.
Okay. You are a Bollywood heroine and now in Tollywood, and you did Malayalam movie as a lead and Tamil movie as a lead. So how does that feel like, you know, throughout your journey so far?
So the last 2 years since COVID, I signed a few films in these different industries down south, and it's been the most amazing experience. And each one of these films is very, very different from each other. And I think that people are going to be able to see that. And these are like what I believe, you know, so the 3 other films as well are so different from this one. And when people watch them, I genuinely believe that they're going to enjoy them. Because I worked hard on it. I worked hard on, you know, the dialogue, learning the language, learning the way of how cinema works within these industries. And I call it I understand human language. Whenever I sign a film that's not in Hindi or in English, they're always a little bit worried. And I said, don't worry, I understand human language. I will understand you. You just explain it to me, the director. I don't do this via. Someone else explains to me. Someone else is translating. Someone else is doing this, because it always ends in disaster from my experience. So I have a deal with the director that I'll only talk to you. I will come to you, or you come to me, whichever it is. You explain to me what you want, and we'll take it from there. Because this via person is not going to work. Because it's like this game, Chinese whispers. Direct.
Yeah, got it.
And so we have that agreement, and then it works.
Okay. So I have a rapid fire for you.
I'm so bad at this. I'm
you
scared.
have to choose either of them. A special song with high pay, a special role with low pay. Which one do you choose?
I've done both. And I would do the low pay with a special role, obviously. Because it's a different type of experience at this point in my life.
Karanjit Kaur or Sunny Leone?
Karanjit Kaur.
Okay. Canada or India?
India.
Web series or feature film?
Web series.
It's not, you choose web series or feature film. Okay, one line.
Why is that a shock to you? Let me ask you this.
It's big screen. I'm passionate about feature film, so.
But then that's your opinion.
That's correct.
I like web series because you get into the skin of the character, where sometimes in a film,
correct.
we don't always get that.
Correct. And
Are
it
you
is
asking?
limited.
Yeah. So with web series, it's limitless.
Correct.
You can keep going for seasons and seasons.
Got
and
your
seasons.
point. I agree with you. And one line. Hottest in Bollywood.
In Bollywood,
Yes.
I would say Deepika
Of-
Padukone.
In male actors.
Oh, in male? Okay, fine. You didn't specify.
I just.
In male, I'd say her husband, Ranveer.
Ranveer.
The both of them together?
It's hottest.
Good couple.
Best dancer among heroes you worked with.
Best dancers? You know, most of the things I do myself. It's true though. You know, I got to dance with Vishnu, so that's good.
Those are the special songs you work with yourself. Like, you know, you're the only one dancing over there.
You know what, to be completely honest with you, most of the songs that I've done in my career.
Okay, in general.
In general, I worked with Imran Hashmi. It was very nice.
Good dancer.
He didn't dance much, but I did. Or Shah Rukh Khan.
Oh.
He also did not dance much. You see this problem I'm having? Vishnu I danced with.
Okay.
In Jinnah.
Okay. So next, what attracts you in a man, physically and mentally?
Physically, I would want somebody who's physically fit. because I believe in, you know, being fit. And mentally, I think someone who's really intelligent, like, I'm not saying book smart, I'm saying intelligent in their own world, whatever they do, whatever capacity of work they do. Someone who can carry that conversation with you. And it could be something completely random to something that we have in common, I think is important.
What annoys you in a person?
People who are late.
Who are late, not
Yeah.
punctual.
Yeah, no, that drives me bananas.
So now you're standing as a heroine, one of the lead actors. So when you came to India on that day, what was your thought and how's the journey so far?
To be completely honest with you, my main objective the day that I landed in India was to just step one foot into the big boss house, and if I had left after 2 steps or 1 step, I would have been fine, because that was my goal, was to just take that step forward. I had no idea that it would turn into weeks inside that house. And I had no idea that I would buy a house. I had no idea I'd have a cosmetic line, a production house. I have no idea that I was going to adopt a little girl, have 2 children here. So my objective was to step 1 foot in, and if I left the next day, I would have been happy. I'm glad that that didn't happen. I'm glad that I'm here, and now I never want to leave here.
On the other hand, at the same time, people judged you based on your past. So how did you take that?
They
You tackled it very well.
For me, if it wasn't because of my past, I wouldn't be sitting next to you, in front of you.
Correct.
I wouldn't be in a film called Jinnah, working with Vishnu, the production house owned by one of the most respected gentlemen within the industry, and not just here, but in the entirety of India. So very, very well respected man. So everything that I did led me to this moment. So why would I look down upon that, or why would I let somebody's really shitty opinion affect me? Because they don't know me. And if someone who doesn't know you, why should their opinion affect you? If my brother said something to me, I would be, hurt. Or if a friend of mine said something, then yeah, okay, maybe I'd be hurt. But for strangers, I don't care.
So your name is Karanjit Kaur and it changed to Sunny Leone. How does that happen and why?
Well, it happened a long time ago, and if I knew who I was going to be today, maybe I would have just kept it as Karanjit Kaur, but that's not the journey. So the journey just happened. It's my brother's nickname.
Sunny is your brother's.
Yeah, it's his nickname.
Okay. So what are your future projects?
I have a film coming out called Oh My Ghost, another film, Quotation Gang, and then another film that I'm doing, a Malayalam film. That's also coming out. So it's called Shiro, and this is also coming. Splitsvilla is happening. So lots of things are all happening all at once right now.
I wonder every time I see your relationship with Daniel, such a beautiful relationship. What would you say? People get apart for silly reasons, small reasons. What would you suggest, or what would you say about a takeaway from your relationship?
Oh, you mean what's my advice to people out there? Yeah. A long relationship? I mean, I like to tell my husband, happy wife, happy life. He doesn't always agree with me. But I think
there's no credit for Daniel.
Daniel is a huge part of who I am. And I always say that I'm able to be Sunny Leone because it's, Daniel Weber. He allows and lets me flourish and grow and be who I really want to be.
What is social media to Sunny Leone?
It's everything. Social media is one of the biggest driving forces within our industry right now. And I really think that everybody should also take into consideration this thought. We live in a world where social media can make you feel amazing, and it can also make you feel sad, or upset. And our fans out there, or our followers, they also feel the same thing, So I think that it's like if the industry was a circle and we're a pie graph, it's a big chunk of that circle. And I love social media.
Thank you very much, Sunny Leone.
Yeah.